What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital. We're here with Warren Spence, CEO of Ritual Superfoods. How are you doing today, Warren?
Doing great. Thanks, Aaron, for having me on.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to have you on. And can you start by introducing yourself for our viewers, how you got involved with Ritual, along with giving us some updates on the company and everything that you guys have been up to recently?
Yeah, so I've been with Ritual almost from the beginning. I was brought on to give them my perspective on launching a new brand and putting it into the market. When we went and did our IPO, they actually asked me to be on the board. So I've been on the board since the beginning, up until October 4th, where I actually took over the CEO job. We got some exciting stuff coming up, we've gone through our struggles, I would say, through the last 6 months, trying to get into the retailers. And I think we're on the right line now, right direction for the company. And I'm looking forward to it, along with some new product. And actually launching in Canada is another exciting thing that I want to get completed by Q1 of next year.
Definitely. No, that's exciting. So can you give us an update on your distribution network and how that has been progressing?
Yeah, so I guess I'd have to start with understanding consumer packaged goods. There is always delays when you're trying to get into retail chains, and we are in CVS and Rite Aid since June, July of last year, and we're seeing some reorders, which is exciting, especially from CVS. In November, we've had, I think, 12 POs, which is great to see because you're getting a pull through. But it has delayed us in getting into the other retailers because for those people that don't understand consumer packaged goods, the larger retailers don't put the product in there only once a year, and it's usually in the spring. April, May is usually the timeline. COVID's always been changing this over the last couple of years. They make the decision in the fall and winter, and we'll hear which stores, which retail chains we'll get into. We've presented to a lot of them over the last couple months since we came on board, along with my Chief Operating Officer, Greg McCauley. He's been working hard to get these appointments, and we'll find out pretty soon what chains we're going to get. And we're excited about it because it looks like the indication from the meetings were that they would love to have us come on, but until we actually get those POs, which will probably be in January, February, excited.
Awesome. So like you mentioned, the company announced that CVS has been reordering pretty consistently. How have sales been this past quarter?
The past quarter has been, well, from the original numbers that were sent out by previous management, I could say they're lower than expected. But from what I am projecting through until the spring resets, we're right on track.
No, that's good to hear. So what's next for Ritual, let's say over the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, I think if you look at it short term, we're putting a lot of time and energy and money into Amazon right now. We'll see dramatic growth, hopefully, over the next couple of months and consistently on the way up on Amazon or our Amazon store. I would like to see growth month on month up until we hit the retail chain resets in April, May. We're in the process of resubmitting our application for our NPN, which is our natural product number for Canada, so we can sell in Canada. We have a broker lined up for that. So excited about having that done and hopefully launched in Canada in Q1 of next year. We're also realigning ourselves with our broker down in the US, and they have a sister company that they work with that works mostly in the natural products retailers, and we're pushing our sales more towards the natural product side of the business rather than the main chains like CVS and Rite Aid, because we believe that our consumers consumers that understand mushroom pathogens, they go to the Whole Foods and the Sprouts of the world and the smaller natural chains, and they know if our product's in there, they'll have access to it. And so Greg's spending most of his time getting that aligned so that we have those launches in the spring, and we have a, we'd like to increase our distribution. I can't give you an exact number. Like we have, I think we're about 8,000 distribution points. I'd love to be up in the 25,000 distribution points by March or April by working on these smaller chains.
Awesome. So now let's talk a little bit about the stock. So since your IPO, the valuation of the company, as we know, is down substantially. Can you give us any comments on the share price, along with what the companies might be planning to do to create shareholder value?
Well, I mean, the price has taken a hit over the last 6 months, and it's gone down. And I think a lot of it has to do with the shareholders expecting the numbers to be hit that we're been told. And if you're not hitting those numbers, your shareholder price is going to come down. I think, going forward, having realistic numbers we're going to meet and hitting those numbers will give the trust back to the shareholders that we're on the right direction. I think also, it's the time of year where there's a tax write-off for some shareholders, and so they're taking that opportunity to unload their shares. I think that's hurt us a little bit. But I think ultimately, I think it's a great value right now for our product, because I only see up from here. Along with a few e-com sites, as well as a couple retailers and distributors, I know that'll come on in the next couple months. I only see it going up for us.
Yeah, that's good to hear. So what's the one thing you're most excited about for Ritual over the short term?
I think the most exciting thing for me is that we have 2 new products that I'd like to launch in Q1 of next year. They are more mainstream mushrooms, so they're more catered to the consumer out there that likes a little bit of sweetness, likes a little bit of creaminess to their coffee, and will allow them to, get past what mushroom adaptogens can taste like, and give you an amazing product that you could take on a daily basis, and and you'll be excited to do it every morning.
Yeah, I'm excited to see those, and hopefully we can cover that as well. So where's the best place for investors to find out more information about the company?
Well, you can go to our site, www.ritual.com, and we have an investor tab right there. You can go in and see all the information in regards to the company.
Perfect. Sounds good, Warren. Well, thanks a lot for those updates, and best of luck. And I look forward to having you back on.
All right. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it. Look forward to it too.
If you like these videos, kindly hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Drop us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And finally, always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. Furthermore, this video may or may not have been sponsored by the companies that we've profiled within this video, and we may or may not own shares of any of the profiled companies in this video. If you want to know the full disclosure details, check the description down below, along with thoroughly reading our disclaimer. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.